Do you know it's Pesach time, Pesach time, Pesach time? Do you know it's Pesach time, Pesach time is here? Hi everybody, today we're going to sing about Pesach. Pesach is the Hebrew word for Passover. Have you been learning about Passover with your teachers? Today we're going to sing and tell the whole story of Passover. Now, for the first song, we're going to be banging with hammers and digging with shovels and pulling ropes. So you can pretend to do those things, or if you want to go around your house and find a pretend shovel, a pretend hammer, and a pretend rope, you can use them in the song. You can pause right now and I'll wait. Okay, are you back? Did you get the things? Okay, here comes the story. A long time ago, the king of Egypt was named Pharaoh. Pharaoh was scared of anyone who wasn't like him. And so, since Pharaoh was not Jewish, he was scared of the Jewish people. Because he was scared of them, he decided to make them his slaves. A slave is somebody that has to work for you very, very hard, has to do everything you tell them to do, and you don't have to be nice to them. So when Pharaoh made the Jews his slaves, they had to work very hard to build his cities and build buildings. And he didn't treat them well, and he didn't pay them money, and he didn't give them enough food, and he didn't give them a nice place to sleep. Not very nice. He also said, you know what? I think I'm going to take away the Jewish babies. Well, that's the meanest part, but don't worry, because he didn't do it. All right, are you ready to build cities, slaves? Let's pick up our hammers. Bang, 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 hold your hammer low. Bang, 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 give a heavy blow. For it's work, 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 every day and every night. For it's work, 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 when it's dark and when it's light. Whew, getting tired? You're not done yet. Put down your hammer and pick up your shovel. Dig, 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 dig your shovel deep. Dig, 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 there's no time to sleep. For it's work, 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 every day and every night. For it's work, 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 when it's dark and when it's light. Whew, we're not done yet. Pick up that rope, we have to pull heavy bricks. Pull, 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 pull your heavy load. Pull, pull, pull down that long, hard road. For it's work, 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 every day and every night. For it's work, 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 when it's dark and when it's light. Whew. Oh, I'm so tired, but there's more to the story. There was a beautiful baby boy born to a Jewish woman named Yocheved. Yocheved loved her baby more than anything and wanted to keep him safe. So she said to her daughter Miriam, you know what? Wrap him up nice and comfy, put him in a basket, and float the basket in the river. The river was called the River Nile. And watch to see, I hope that somebody comes along and takes him and loves him and takes care of him. So Miriam wrapped him up nice and snug, and she put him in a lovely basket, and she floated it in the River Nile, and then she went and hid behind a bush to watch to see what would happen. You know what happened? Somebody did come along. That somebody was the daughter of the Pharaoh, the princess. She said, oh, what a beautiful baby. I will take him, I will raise him as a son, and I will love him. And she named him Moses, which means taken from the water. We're going to sing a song about how she found him. So first we have to look for the baby. Where is baby Moses? Moses, Moses. Where is baby Moses? In the River Nile. Let's float him in his basket. He's floating in a basket, a basket, a basket. He's floating in a basket in the River Nile. Okay, princess, let's go swimming. Ready? The princess, she went swimming, swimming, swimming. The princess, she went swimming in the River Nile. Oh, she found a beautiful baby. Oh, pick up that baby and hug him. Oh. She found the baby Moses, Moses, Moses. She found the baby Moses in the River Nile. Now let's put a roof on your palace. She brought him to the palace, the palace, the palace. She brought him to the palace near the river Nile. And now we're going to grow Moses up. He's a short little baby, and he's going to get taller and taller and taller when he grows up. Baby Moses grows up, grows up, grows up. Baby Moses grows up near the river Nile. So now Moses is a grown-up. And remember, he doesn't even know that he was born Jewish, but he sees the way the Pharaoh is treating the Jewish people, and it makes him very sad. He knows it's not right, and he can't bear to watch it. So he leaves. He goes to live on a mountaintop and be a shepherd. A shepherd is somebody who takes care of sheep. So one day he thought he was all alone out on the mountain with his sheep when somebody spoke to him. God spoke to him. And God said to him, Moses, this isn't right what the Pharaoh's doing. He has to let the Jews go free. Moses, you go tell him that he has to let the Jews go free. Moses said, me? I can't do anything about it. He won't listen to me. And God says, yes, he will, because you have me on your side. So Moses went to talk to the Pharaoh. So now we're going to sing a song about Moses talking to the Pharaoh. And first I'll be Moses. And then you've got to help me be the Pharaoh. I know you can do this because the Pharaoh gets a really mean look. And he shakes his finger and he says, no. Can you do that? No. I want the meanest face you can give. You ready? Oh, listen, oh, listen, oh, listen, King Pharaoh. Oh, listen, please let my people go. They want to go away. They work too hard all day. King Pharaoh, what do you say? All right, get mean. No, 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 I will not let them go. No, 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 I will not let them go. No, he wouldn't let them go. Which means, Jews, we are still working. So pick back up your hammer. You ready? The Jews were busy building cities all the livelong day. The Jews were busy building cities, and they did it Pharaoh's way. Moses tried to get them out of Egypt. He said, let my people go. But stubborn Pharaoh wouldn't listen. He kept on saying no. Let my people go. No. Let my people go. No. Please let my people go, go, go. Let my people go. No. Let my people go. No. Please let my people go. No. Oh no. Don't say no. Don't say no, Pharaoh. God is on our side. And if you don't let the Jewish people go, God's going to get angry. No, I will not let the Jewish people go. Well, God did get angry. He sent plagues. He sent 10 plagues. Plagues are horrible, nasty, terrible things that happened to Pharaoh and the Egyptians, trying to get Pharaoh to let the Jewish people go. The first thing God did was he sent blood. He turned all the rivers into blood, all the water into blood. Must have been hard to drink when there was no water. But still, Pharaoh said, nope, I will not let them go. The next thing God sent was frogs. Frogs, so many frogs you can't imagine, all over the place. It was disgusting. It was so disgusting, we have a song about it. Are you ready? One morning when Pharaoh awoke in his bed, there were frogs in his bed and frogs on his head, frogs on his nose and frogs on his toes. Frogs here, frogs there, frogs were jumping everywhere, even in his underwear. Ew, frogs in his underwear. But still Pharaoh said, no, I will not let the Jewish people go. So the next thing God sent was lice. Lice are little teeny tiny bugs that live in your hair and itch and itch and itch and itch and itch, but still Pharaoh said, no, I will not let the Jewish people go. So the next thing God sent was wild beasts. Lions and tigers and bears just wandering the streets. free. Imagine going outside to go to the giant and you run into a tiger. Yeesh. But still, God said, no, I will not let the Jewish people go. And so, or Pharaoh said that. So God made all the cows sick. Oh, poor cows. If cows are sick, they can't make milk. And that means we don't have milk to drink. And that means we don't have yogurt or ice cream or butter because all those things come from cow's milk. But still, Pharaoh said, nope, I will not let the Jewish people go. And so God sent boils. Boils are icky, nasty, itchy boo-boos all over Pharaoh's body. But still, Pharaoh said, no, I will not let the Jewish people go. And so God sent hail, big chunks of ice falling from the sky. Ouch. But still Pharaoh said, no, I will not let the Jewish people go. The next thing God sent was locusts. Locusts are big bugs that eat all the plants. So remember, Pharaoh didn't have any water to drink. And then he didn't have any milk to drink or yogurt to eat. And now he doesn't have any vegetables to eat because the locust ate all the plants. But still, Pharaoh said, no, I will not let the Jewish people go. So the next thing God sent was not sunglasses, darkness. It was so dark you couldn't see your hand in front of your face. Now remember, there's wild beasts running around. Do you want to run into a tiger in the dark? I don't. But Pharaoh said, no, I will not let the Jewish people go. So finally, God said, you know what? You know how you were going to take those Jewish babies, Pharaoh? If you don't let the Jews go, I'm going to take your baby. Oh, no, don't take my baby. I love my baby. Fine. The Jews can go free. Yay! Pharaoh's letting the Jews go free. Do we trust him? He's a bad guy, right? I'm a little worried that he's going to change his mind and say no. And Moses was a little worried about that too. So Moses went to the Jewish people and he said, hey, we can go, but we have to hurry because I'm afraid that Pharaoh will change his mind. So pack up your clothes, pack up some food because we're going to be walking for a long time. Remember, it was a long, 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 long time ago. They didn't have cars to get into. They didn't have grocery stores to go to. They had to walk through the desert with everything carried on their backs. So one of the things they wanted to take with them was bread. When you make bread, you mix up all the ingredients, you leave it to rise. It takes a couple hours and it rises and gets puffy. And then you bake it in the oven. But they didn't have time for that. They mixed it all up and instead of leaving it to rise, they just put it right in the oven. And when it came out, it was flat like a cracker. And we call that matzah. So that's what they had to eat, and that's why we eat matzah at Passover too. So it was time to go. They packed up their clothes and their food with their matzah, and they followed Moses. Now Moses always walked with a big staff, a walking stick, and he said, come on guys, follow me, we're leaving Egypt. We are marching out of Egypt, following our noble leader, marching proudly, singing loudly, Dayenu, 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 Dayenu. You know what happened? Pharaoh did change his mind. And he sent his army chasing after the Jewish people. So the Jewish people were walking through the desert, and the army was somewhere behind them, chasing them. And we marched, and we marched. Dayenu, 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 uh-oh. The Jewish people marched until they came to a great ocean, the Red Sea. That's a lot of water. Can we swim across an ocean? No. Can we walk across an ocean? No, way too deep. Do we have a boat? No, we don't have a boat. And airplanes? Not invented yet. So remember, God was with Moses, right? Moses lifted up his staff, and God saw him, and God parted the Red Sea. And so the Jews got to walk across, just like Izzy walk across like they're walking on a sidewalk. Come on. We are marching out of Egypt, following our noble leader, marching proudly, singing loudly, dying new. We made it. We're on the other side. And now you know what God did? This is awesome. God put the water back. The Egyptian army's on that side. Can they come get us? No, they can't come get us because the water's in between us. Ha ha. We're free. We're out of Egypt, and it's time to have a party. And we celebrate that party every year on Passover. We call it a Seder. And later, in another video, I'll be singing some of those party songs with you. Happy Passover!